Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir commented that criticism of the budget does not suit in the mouth of looters. He made this comment at a press conference on the proposed budget for the new financial year at Bangabandhu Avenue in the capital in the morning. Obaidul Qadir said an uncomfortable situation have been created in various countries due to dollar crisis, the increase in the prices of daily commodities and energy. In spite of this, the economy of Bangladesh is in a good position. The General Secretary of Awami League termed the proposed budget will solve the crisis, including inflation. Paira thermal power plant will stop its production from June 5 due to coal crisis. Energy Minister has said about 20 to 25 days may take to import. Shah Abdul Hasib, the supervising engineer of Paira power plant, said if it is closed from Sunday, there is a little possibility of generating electricity before 21 days. Earlier, the production of the first unit of Paira in thermal power station was stopped due to coal shortage. Power thermal power plant started commercial operations in 2020 with joint investment from China and Bangladesh. The Chinese partner China National Machinery Import and Export Company provided the loan to buy the coal needed to run the plant. The cost of electricity imported from Adani in India is stuck at 10 to 11 per unit, which is almost equal to the cost of coal-based power generation in the country. If the price of coal decreases in the international market, the electricity department hopes that this price will decrease further. However, CAB said Adani's electricity prices are not fixed according to the international standards. The government signed a purchase agreement in 2017 to import electricity from India's coal-based Adani Power Limited. According to this agreement, Bangladesh will get 1,344 megawatts of electricity per day for the next 25 years from this center. The country has been receiving more than 700 megawatt of electricity from Adani since March 9. The rest of the contracted power can be connected to the grid from June. However, even though there are complaints that the price of this electricity is going up, the electricity department said the country is getting electricity from Adani at an affordable price, but CAB does not agree with this claim of the power department. After the death of hero and valiant freedom fighter Akbar Hussain Khan Pathan Farooq, the names of the dozen candidates including star cricketer Shakib Al Hasan and actor Firdaus are being discussed in the Awami League nomination race for Dhaka 17 constituency by polls. Jahangir Kabir Nanak, a member of the presidium of the party, said that it is the decision of the party's parliamentary nomination board whether an actor, a cricketer or a politician will get the nomination. Awami League is starting to sell party nomination forms for the seat today. The Election Commission has been announced the by-election schedule for the constituency due to the death actor and freedom fighter Farooq. Two local Awami League leaders of the constituency said they hoped that local politicians would be considered for nomination rather than from outside. According to the announced schedule, nominations paper will be submitted on 15th June, selection on 18th June and withdrawal on 25th June, and election will be held on 17th July. Candidates for 4 city corporation elections are busy like bees to wow voters. Talukdar Abdul Khalek, the nominated mayoral candidate of Awami League, went to public relations in Banargati Bazar area of Khulna city at 9 am. He also pledged several promises and to continue the trend of development. On the other hand, the candidates are busy campaigning in Borishal, Rajshahi and Sylhet. As the candidates started campaigning, their supporters along with their relatives also came to the field and seeking votes. Opening fake cricket clubs, a group of human traffickers is sending people in the name of cricket to Malaysia. Last January, a total of 25 people were trafficked by an organized gang. According to the police, the mastermind is Rezaul Karim. He is assisted by 2 cricketers who played in the 2nd division. People of country's cricket arena said They never heard the name of any club called Heritage Cricketers. However, the club is representing Bangladesh in various tournaments abroad. Last January, 27 members of the so-called cricket club went to play a tournament in Kuala Lumpur. Although they are supposed to return Bangladesh within 15 days, 25 people are still missing. Immigration police filed a case under the Prevention of Human Trafficking Act. Police said the mastermind is Rezaul Karim, is the joint owner of a travel agency called Al Jazeera in Noyapolton. Meanwhile, the case has been transferred to CTTC for further investigation. PBI has arrested accused Kalu after 7 years in the murder case of former SP Babul Akhtar's wife Mitu in Chattogram. He was arrested on Friday night from Chinnomul, a hilly area of Shitakundo. The trial in the Mitu murder case started on April 9 after forming charges against 7 people, including former Superintendent of Police Babul Akhtar. At the time, 5 accused, including Babul Akhtar, were present in the court, but Kamrul Shikdar Musa and Khairul Islam Kalu were absconding from the beginning. On June 5, 2016, Mahmuda Khanum Mitu was killed near GEC intersection while dropping his son in school bus. Pachlaish police investigated the case first. Later on, in January 2020, with the court order, PBI got the responsibility of investigating the Mitu murder case. Their investigation revealed that Babul Akhtar was the main suspect in Mitu's murder. The work of 2 years was not completed even in 9 years, so the coastal radio station project did not see the light of day. In 2014, work started in 7 coastal areas including St. Martin, Kutubdia and Cox's Bazar at cost of Taka 380 crore. The latest deadline for the project in June next year. Construction of the coastal radio for coastal surveillance and the 11th floor command and control section at Dhaka Command Center started in 2014. It was supposed to end in 2016. However, as the project time and cost increased, several project managers changed. There was no significant success in the project after Commodore Nizamul Haq took charge in June last year. The project is progressing rapidly, so many people see the light of hope. If someone has committed irregularities and corruption, and the project, disciplinary action will be taken by the Directorate of Shipping. After the completion of the project, this coastal radio station will play a more effective role in maritime security. The activities of the 50-bed health complex of Noakhali Kobirghat Upazila are going through various crises, including doctors. Medical services are hampered due to lack of adequate manpower. Officials said they are struggling to serve patients. The Upazila Health Complex started formal operations in Kobirghat Upazila of Noakhali in September 2017. But the health complex is supposed to have 25 doctors, but currently has 17. Patients complain the hospital supplies low-cost medicines and saline, but all the high-cost medicines have to be bought from outside. There is also a lack of skilled technicians. Despite the availability of equipment, most of the tests are forced to be done from private clinics. Medical officer of the hospital said that 300 to 400 patients are facing difficulties every day due to lack of doctors. The government is seeing hope as the price of fuel and other goods reduced in the international market. The sufferings of people will be reduced a lot in the coming financial year. Various security programs have been taken in the coming budget to give relief to the people. The ministers said these things in the post-budget press conference. They also think that there is no scope for corruption in government projects. In the post-budget press conference, apart from the finance minister, the commerce minister, agriculture minister and many others answered the questions of the newsmen, claiming that the country's energy sector is in a good position despite the ongoing crisis. The local government minister said that adequate protection has been taken in this sector, the budget. The agriculture minister said that the government is seeing a glimmer of hope in reducing the prices of products including fuel. Commerce minister said they are working to provide relief to people. The education minister said programs have been taken to create a women-friendly workplace. Despite presenting the budget in Parliament, the Finance Minister could not clarify the implementation strategy to the newsmen. However, in the post-budget press conference, the Minister once again made a strong claim that the proposed budget is pro-poor and implementable. He himself does not have a clear idea of how to fulfill the Finance Minister's dream of reining in inflation, keeping the dollar exchange rate stable and increasing reserves. He looked to the governor for the answer to this question. Although forced to the repeated questions, he said he wants to curb inflation by providing food for demand control and social security programs. The question to the Finance Minister was why it is mandatory to take 2,000 taka in the return slip of the holders. He also has no answer. However, in the face of questions, the Finance Minister assured that if there is public dissatisfaction with the tax, he will reconsider the decision.